and shine your light into this world. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the mostest, Marquis Saint. And every morning I get up and I start running and I start talking about positivity and I start walking. And I get my mind right and I help other people get their minds right. And I share the light. Share the light. There's so much darkness out there in the world. No one ever gets a chance to show who they really are and how they really feel, and or it's skewed through negativity and drama and bad perspective. So this morning we're going to talk about get it off me. And when something's gross and nasty and doesn't belong on you or in you or in your consciousness is what I really meant to say, then you need to get it off you. Somebody cue the intro. Nose always runs in the morning, but I always run in the morning. So you get 10 minutes to shine with me. It's your boy Marquis Saint's addiction on my heart from the start. You're gonna walk and spark with me, and we're gonna smoke this bleezy and get the morning in nice, real nice, warm sun. Stretch it out, right? We have to talk about it because it's bleeding. We are hemorrhaging negativity, just like a cut. It's almost like a cut of 1,000 get the rocks out the grass, yo. That we have been cut 1,000 times and started leaking the things that didn't work in our lives. We go inside of our heads and we say, well, that relationship didn't work, or this didn't work, and we become a what didn't work magnet, right? And like we bring those things closer to us because we magnify things. That's just how it works. Plastic pocket challenge, y'all. Plastic pocket challenge. So how did you not get that in the trash can? But anyway, I'm gonna walk it to the trash can. But here's how it goes, right? So while I'm out here shining, another one. What is going on? Every morning I come to the park and it's just like humans. Come on, guys, clean up after yourself. Plastic pocket challenge. Just put it in your pocket, go to the nearest trash can, and you're all set. So to be set in your mind, you're going to have to go inside of yourself and ask yourself, why are you still acting like yourself? Man, there's just more plastic. And another can. Ah. Or I'm going to pick this up and stop bitching. And that's the control I have over my mind. Do I allow the things that bug me, or I think bug me, or that irritate me become irritable, right? We're all going to have some sort of dysfunction in our lives because life is imperfect. It challenges us. I wrote it yesterday in saying that if life isn't challenging, isn't teaching you, then you're not living, right? And that's just the truth of it. It's always teaching us lessons. It's kind of in its place to be, but that's what happens. We have the ability to learn. And that's what separated us from the rest of the animal kingdom, is that some of these monkeys are still using tools. And one of the tools for a smart monkey to do is to get it off of them, right? There's something that gets on us and makes us angry and bitter and negative and just not happy. And of course, we've all seeked it like little monkeys in the trees. Which one's the best mango? Which one of these mangoes, as soon as I eat them, is going to make me feel better? And that's what we do. Around here at Saints Addiction, we're honest about our addictions. Most people are like, weed's not addictive. Well, shit, man, I got one in my mouth and I reach for it every time I want to feel better. I always reach for my weed. This is my monkey brain going into the tree saying, I want to feel better. I want to feel better right now. And oh shit, what's up, Rob? Yeah, shout out to Rob Gnarly, y'all. If you want some bomb ass glass, holler at your boy. So we're in our minds, and what happens is now we can't get the thought out of us, right? That's why I mean get it off me. So whenever we have something go inside of us, you know what I'm talking about. Everybody has their own trials and tribulations. I love my weed. How do we get out of that? How do we get past a negative thought, a feeling, and a thing that's ruining us? It's like, I call it venom all the time. I can't keep calling it anything else because as soon as you get the suit on you, black covers you. It covers the way you think. It covers the way you react, and it's going to cover the way that you process things. It's so weird that we can have so many great adventures, right? Like the adventure books in our brain to choose from, right? You can choose to be a grumpy fucker. It's a choice. Or you can choose to be an enlightened being. These are choices. I said it the other 2 weeks ago or something. Someone pop it up in the screen, but the guy says I have two choices. I can either share my anger and my resentments and my negativity, or I can share my education, my wokeness, and my positivities. And that's what we do. We could educate people instead of hurting people. And a lot of us are still so hurt that all we can do is share our hurt. Get it off me. I don't want to share hurt. I don't want to share negativity. I don't want to share all the bad things that have happened in my life. This last 2 months has been tragic for me. I lost a baby. And I keep bringing it up because it's on my mind, my heart, my trauma. But I'm also on the thing where I don't want that feeling on me anymore. I don't want to keep reliving that and bringing it back up and making me feel a certain way. I got to go change my clothes. I got to go change my mind. I got to go get it off of me so I can put something else on. It's like changing the track of the television or the music or whatever you're doing. This is going to be a tough thing to do because most of us, we're on the same track. We're still talking about our parents and what they did to us. I'm like, bro, you're 40. How are you going to blame your college education on your teachers? Like, I had a buddy that legit did that. If it wasn't his parents, it was his professors. If it wasn't the professors, it was somebody else. Somebody else was going to get the blame instead of the accountability that you're in charge. You're in charge of your thoughts. You're in charge of your reactions. That's all up to you. And if you want to have a better outcome, you better get that negativity off you. You better get that hatred out of your heart. Like we used to say, your boy, he got game in Denzel Washington, and he would be doing that. And he told his son, he's like, you don't want to end up in prison like me. This is how they got me angry. They knew that an angry black man in a free country, or one that doesn't want them to be free, would easily take their freedom in a heartbeat. And that's what we do. We end up setting traps on ourselves. We end up drinking the poison, like I said yesterday, and expecting not to die. And that's exactly what it's doing. It's killing us inside. And I don't want anybody to die. I want us all to live. I want us all to shine. And on that note, here comes the helicopter flying over you. Yeah, man. I want us to fly. And it's possible if we allow ourselves to. Not someone else. Not outside of ourselves. But inside of ourselves, saying that this is my brain. I choose the thoughts that come into here. I choose how I process it. And if I have that shit inside me, it's gonna bleed all over the place. I'm hemorrhaging on my friends. It's like, yo, how you doing? I'm fine. Now that other person's not doing so fine. They asked you nicely, and what'd you do? Came out them sideways. And that's what happens when we're being emotional. Everything starts coming at us sideways. And we wonder why we're not straight with people. And we wonder why our lives are going askew. It's because we are letting the venom inside of us. We're letting the poison win. We're letting the negativity take hold. And we're living in our dramas over and over again instead of switching the channel off of General Hospital or As the World Churns, whatever drama you're watching. You don't want your life to be a soap opera. You don't want to have drama after drama every week, pushing you to feel worse and worse. First it was cancer, now the doctor's dead. Now he's cheating on his wife. You're like, bro, calm her down. Switch up your energy. Stop focusing on the negativity. And it's easy to say because it's such a cliche, but it's not the way that we can all be, right? It's one of those things that we choose to be. And as long as we choose to live in our past, it's going to become our future. And as long as we stay inside of ourselves and say negative things to ourselves, get it off me. I don't want the venom suit on me, in me, and around me. And that's this morning's marijuana motivation, is to get that shit out of me, out of you, and off this planet. Nobody needs a venom suit. That's just destructive. And right here, we're about being productive. And that's why I had to switch my addictions to a passion. I had to get something positive out of the energies I was putting out there instead of something destructive that I was putting inside myself. And that's your marijuana motivation. All my heart from start, your boy Marquis saying Saints Addiction. And as always, Chicathon. That means goodbye, but not forever in Phoenix. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. Ciao.